Hey there, Heidi Cooper here, functional medicine practitioner, licensed esthetician from Skin Inside Out. Today I want to cover eczema and food sensitivities. I know so many people are suffering from eczema. It can be itchy and painful and just really irritating overall. And I know many people have tried a lot of things topically and not really gotten the long-term relief or long-term solutions to their skin challenge. So I wanted to cover today what eczema actually is and where it comes from. It's really just an inflammatory outward symptom of an inward health challenge. And we see often that it is reflective of food sensitivities. And if you've ever heard the term leaky gut before, what happens is when you eat something that your body has a food sensitivity to, it actually creates holes in the small intestine. And these food particles leak out into the bloodstream. The body perceives it as a foreign invader and creates this inflammatory response. And eczema can be one of those inflammatory responses that the body can have. So we want to look at what some of those offending foods may be. I would say most often clinically, I have seen over the years that there are three main ones, and there can be more beyond this, but I always feel like this is a great place to start. So dairy, so any milk products, yogurt, ice cream, gluten, so that would be like breads, pasta, crackers, or sugar. All of those three categories really can be very problematic and create a lot of inflammation and some of that leaky gut going on. So I really recommend, if you're suffering from eczema, to really look at taking those food items out of the diet for at least a 2-week period and before reintroducing them, to see if you're having that response from those food items. Because you can do all of the things in the world topically, but until you really address what's going on at the root cause, you'll never get long-lasting relief. And a lot of times when these food sensitivities start to occur, until you remove those items and really work on repairing the gut and allowing it to heal, will you ever get relief. So another thing that we like to work with is, once you remove those food items from the diet for a period of time, we like to work with something like the spore-based probiotics, like the Megaspore, because what they do is they help recondition the gut. So they get all of the good organisms to thrive and the bad ones to behave. So it creates an environment conducive to that healing going on. And then if you do want to work with some things topically, we'll work with, there's something from Systemic Formulas called WO China Healing Oil. We'll apply that, allow it to sit for about 15 minutes, and then work with Systemic Formula's Skin Colonizer. And the Skin Colonizer helps work with the skin microbiome and get all of those healthy organisms on the microbiome of the skin to thrive as well. So those are a few products to work with there. But once again, don't even bother working with things topically until you're willing to address the internal component. You could work with products all day long there, and you'll only get so much relief if the root cause is the food sensitivities. Now, if you've done some of that elimination diet before and still haven't found relief, there can be things beyond the food sensitivities that even, like, the health challenges have progressed to something even greater than that. And we can work with those sorts of situations as well. But that's a great place to start. If you haven't worked with that, do that first. And I always love for people to make that association that what they're eating is actually contributing to some of the skin challenges that they have going on. So hope that information was helpful for you. Don't want anybody suffering from eczema unnecessarily. There's so much that can be done. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, and please share this video if you know someone would benefit from this information. Health and happiness. Have a super fantastic day. Thanks so much.